Thank you, Madam Speaker, and thank you, gentle lady from Michigan. If we think back to the beginning of this Congress, we started the first 100 days under an unnecessary government shutdown. I met with constituents, federal workers, and business owners in my district who were forced to suffer for the president's frivolous campaign promise. At the end of the day, we funded the government and made sure federal workers received back pay. All the while, we were setting up a path to work for the people, making our communities a priority, not just the wealthy and well-connected, but people who suffer when they lose a paycheck and need to rely on accessible health care. We're in a special moment in history, a moment when our freshman class of House members look more like the people we represent, and our experiences reflect the experiences of everyday Americans. I'm a single mother. I've often had to piece together health care for my daughter and I'm still paying off my student loans. This class of freshman lawmakers know the struggles that many are going through, and with our new majority, it's clear we're working for the people. We passed a bill that will ensure everyone has an opportunity to participate in our democracy while taking steps to end corruption. The most significant land legislation of our time made it across the finish line, including provisions of my first bill to designate land for everyone to have access to public lands in New Mexico. It was a huge win for my state because in New Mexico, we value our natural heritage and resources, and we believe in protecting the places we hold dear for future generations to enjoy. The public lands package makes all of those things possible. It's also a prime example of what our Democratic majority can get done because we're willing to work across the aisle and push legislation through. Our progress includes things like fighting for equality with the Paycheck Fairness Act and a resolution condemning the president's transgender troops ban. Fighting for prosperity for everyone by introducing a $15 minimum wage and passing the Dream and Promise Act. We're also tackling the challenges of our time with the Violence Against Women Act and forging a path to address climate change with an unprecedented number of committee hearings uncovering the climate change realities facing our communities and working on legislation that will create a Green New Deal for everyone and for our country. In 100 days, you can get a lot done, and we're looking forward to getting more done for the people in the next 100 days, and I yield back.